Hello. You could tell from my screen that we're about to make some seafood okra inspired by Ilva Basi. We have our red fish, our okra blend, roughly chopped, and then the one processed with a food processor. We have our prawn, our roughly blended pepper with onion. We have our okazi leaf, crayfish, our seasoning cubes, salt, and yeah, I was about to show you the process of how I chopped the first layer of okra. I blended it to a particular consistency that I want, and yeah. So into a pot, you go in with the palm oil, you heat that up a bit, and then you go in with your roughly blended pepper and onion. You heat that up a bit as well, you stir. And then you go in with your seasoning cubes, and then your salt. I added more salt again. Yeah, and then after that you stir gently. And now up next is our fish. You put that in gently as well. Add in some water to the consistency that you want. Before you bring that to a boil, you need to add your crayfish. Don't put so much of it, according to Eva Balsi, and that's true, so the food don't end up turning dark. But whatever works for you in the end, it's your food. So you stir that gently. You even have to be more gentle when this has come to a boil, because then the fish is now very fragile and could scatter. But again, until then, so you stir. And so at this point, you need to add your prawn and then your crab sticks as well. What I did was I brought the fish to a boil for like 5 minutes before I added the prawn and my crab sticks or the crab. So you bring that to a boil, like say less than 1 minute after adding this. And this is the time you need to also taste for seasoning. Like if you want to adjust your seasoning, you have to do that now. So next up, like I said, yeah, this is it, just for like few minutes. Not up to a minute, what am I saying? Few seconds. And then I added my first layer of okra that I processed with the food processor. And I stirred that really, really gentle. Now we're almost done. So everything is well stirred properly or evenly. So now I'm adding the chopped okra. That's the second batch of my okra. And after this, I moved in with my okazi leaf. You could use uziza, whatever leaf of your choice, whatever you prefer. It's your food. So I added in some roughly blended pepper again, because I wanted, it's seafood, so I don't eat pepper that much. I don't like my food spicy, but I just wanted it to just have at least a little, it's a tiny bit of hotness. Yeah, just because, we have this seafood, and you know how it can be sometimes if there is no slight hotness in the food. So yeah, I went in with an extra palm oil, my choice, because I feel like this also gives it more taste for me. So I added that because it felt like I couldn't really see the palm oil. It was like cooking without okra soup without palm oil. That's it. So yeah, added in some palm oil, and our food is ready. If you test this food, is all form of deliciousness. All forms of deliciousness. And please, these are fresh vegetables and shouldn't be allowed to cook for too long. Immediately I added my palm oil. I don't think I waited up to a minute. I just, switched off the cooking hob, and boom, my food is ready. There you go. I add this with some eba. Yay! Bye.